For over 12 hours, Raj Kundra was questioned. His passport has been seized. But is he an accused in this case? Is he a suspect? And let me put that question to Sachidanand Srivastava, Special Commissioner of Delhi Police, who's spearheading this investigation. Raj Kundra, is he an accused in this case? Is he a suspect? Why this special interest in the co-owner of Rajasthan Royals?
Well, you can say that he's a person of an important person in the perspective that he's the owner of the Rajasthan Royals, and in this particular case, you can also take him as a suspect.
He is a suspect. Now, Umesh Goenka, his alleged friend, who we've also questioned, he, our sources say, also mentioned that Shilpa Shetty she bet money once, more than once. What is her status in all of this?
Well, a reference was made in the statement of Umesh Goenka that she also betted. At this point of time, since we have already questioned Raj Kundra and Umesh Goenka, we are doing a number of verifications and the investigation is proceeding. And if in case we find that she is needed to be questioned, we will definitely call her. But at this point of time, we don't have any such intention of calling her.
Is Raj Kundra a punter, a fixer, or do you fear that he has a more sinister role in this entire IPL controversy that you're investigating?
The investigation that we have done and the evidence that we have collected, we can only say that he has betted, and he did the betting through Umesh Goenka, and we have not found anything which for which can be charged for fixing the game.
Okay.
Well, at this
inside information shared with Umesh, he had access to team. 3 players are in jail. There are several others who you suspect. So, are you being soft on Raj Kundra?
See, we also spoke to him about the how the cricket is controlled in Rajasthan's Royal. Whether it was done directly by him or that he had professionals. What was mentioned was that there were professionals who managed both the cricketing and other administrative issues, and they, as the owners, were not taking decisions like this. Well, we are not taking anything on the face value. And as regards going soft on this, let me tell you very clearly that our main focus of the investigation is fixing.
Yes.
If we divert from the main, the goal, and we start looking at the betting, then we would be opening a very, large area.
Sure.
So we don't want to lose the focus.
Sure.
And concentrate on the fixing aspects.
The approach of the Delhi police vis-a-vis the Mumbai police. Gurunath Mayappan also accused of betting. He went to jail. Raj Kundra accused of betting. You didn't even arrest him. Is Indian Penal Code applied differently in different states of this country, sir?
Well, we want to move cautiously and surely. We don't want to move in haste, nor do we want to do something which has a news value. Okay. We are not driven by that. He's available. We may call him anytime and take a decision.
Okay.
So, but at this point of time, the evidence that we have got, we can only say that he is in betting. We want more evidence to decide.
The Mumbai police perhaps not on the right track. Are you and the Mumbai police in touch with each other? Are you coordinating, or are you on 2 different tangents completely,
See,
sir?
Most of the investigation that we have done, those are in different areas. And there are, for example, they required Ashwini Agarwal, who's basically Tinku Mandi. So they have taken him over from us. We also need Ramesh Vyas from theirs to interrogate. So,
are they giving it to you?
Yeah, already the production warrant from the court has gone there, and I'm sure that he will be available to us for questioning.
There were reports that they were not cooperating. The 2 of you are going on different tangents. They go after Chennai Super Kings, you go after Rajasthan Royals, and this is more headline seeking on some parts.
Well, I can assure you that on our part there was nothing like that. We were not seeking the headlines. Or what we were trying to do is do very professional and very genuine investigations and get to the bottom of it, and we have done that.
Why Makoka on players? Three players, even if they bet money or even if they were involved, why Maharashtra Control of Organized Crime Act, sir?
Well, this act Makoka is applicable in Delhi. You know,
No, but why on these critters?
see, let me explain to you. The whole thing is the betting, and the betting is a very organized crime,
Okay.
which is certainly aided and abetted by forces abroad, and there are fixers who are instigated by the people who are the bookies, and they in turn contact the players. So this is a whole network which definitely is organized crime, and we need to investigate it, and we are investigating it. We have initially registered a case under cheating and criminal conspiracy. Now we have extended, we have invoked the Makoka, and we are doing the investigation. We have got a time, and I'm sure that you agree with me that this is a very organized crime,
Okay.
and this affects an average Indian also.
Of course, more than me, it's the courts that need to agree with you in the times to come. Many are saying, Mr. Srivastav, that you are soft on the owners, you've put Makoka on the players, and nothing against the owners.
Well, it's hardly 24 hours from the time we finish our interrogation, and how do you come to such a conclusion? I've already told you our focus of the investigation is fixing.
Tell us the scale of money that is involved in this. How much money, for example, would Raj Kundra have bet or Shilpa Shetty have bet? What is it that you've learned which is admissible evidence in a court of law?
See, the evidence that we have got is a statement from a fellow suspect.
Okay.
Now, the evidence from a fellow suspect is a very weak evidence.
Yes.
On betting. There is nothing to suggest fixing. What we have decided is to wait for a while, gather more evidence, and then move forward.
Okay.
If we just do it now, what will happen is that we have to admit him of bail. It's a bailable offence.
Indeed it is.
So why do something and not do a good work? So
No.
we like to do a good work.
Sure. Now, you've also indicated, and so has Mr. Neeraj Kumar, the Commissioner of Delhi Police, that there is a bigger nexus, and you've talked about forces beyond the shores of this country. Dawood Ibrahim, Chota Shakil, how are these men involved in all of this? That Makoka is needed to control even cricketers.
You see, very briefly, I would like to tell you that this is a very organized, the betting happens throughout the country and abroad also. The rates are fixed, and each of the bookie, they bet on that rate. The rate varies during the course of the game, and this is a highly organized things. And what I would like to tell you is that we should be given time to investigate it thoroughly.
Sure. Is this then linked to terrorist activities? Is cricket money, betting money, Mr. Srivastav, funding terror in India?
See, a money which goes into the wrong hand can be used in any direction. It could be used for terrorism, it could be used for any other thing. So, we are not ruling out the possibility that this money will not be used for terrorist activities.
Okay. Now, if we were also to talk about, sources in Delhi police are telling us that you widen the scope of your investigation. It is not limited to 3 players of Rajasthan Royals. Which are the other teams that are under the scanner? Specific players we are told close to perhaps questioning, if not arresting, just as yet.
Well, those again, we have to be very careful that I should not disclose that part of investigation, which should not be. So, at this point of time, I will not be able to discuss much about who else that we have questioned or we would be questioning, and who others are suspect. In due course, when we come to a situation where we can disclose those things, we'll certainly do that.
Okay, what we were also told is it is not just one match or a series of matches in IPL 6 that are under the scanner, but perhaps matches even before, and especially matches that were played when IPL went abroad. Which are these specific matches that you're looking at, and why do you suspect that it was not just betting but even fixing that was involved in South Africa?
Well, I mean, a lot of hearsay that a particular match has been fixed in, but we don't go by that argument. We need to have uh, some amount of proof for that, and only then we can say. But let me assure you that if whenever we have even a slightest doubt about or a proof about a particular game, we'll certainly move forward.
Is BCCI cooperating with you? Because there are some who say that cooperation at one level is there, at another level a lot of information is being held back.
No, I think the cooperation with BCCI is there, and whatever they have asked, we have supplied to them. We don't want to jeopardize our investigation. At the same time, whatever we have asked, they have been kind enough to help us out and give us those information. So the cooperation, if you're asking about the cooperation, I think the cooperation is good.
Okay, when it comes to these three players, the ones booked under Makoka, whether it's Srishant or Chavan or Chandila, what is the concrete evidence against them? Why is it that they are worse off than the others under the scandal?
Regarding the players, I have repeated number of times.
Evidence, concrete evidence, sir.
Yes, I'm talking the concrete evidence. We have account of the conversation, recorded conversations we have
With, for
with
example, if one side is Srishant, who's on the other side?
among themselves and with the bookies, with the fixers. We have the recorded conversation.
Including of Srishant, of Chavan, of Chandila?
No, we don't have. I mean, I would not like to go into detail of what we have about each player, but it will suffice for me to say that we have recorded conversation. Number two, we have telecasts which show how after the recorded conversation they have performed, and we have made recoveries of the bribe money which was given. We have made the recoveries in cash or in kind, and then we have other video footages which shows their associations. So we have a very strong case, and add to that we have appointed good public prosecutors, and we are sure that will get conviction in those cases.
Okay, how is this investigation, Mr. Srivastav, different from the investigations that was carried out in the Hansi Cronje case, for example, that a lot of investigation was done but it never reached its logical conclusion? How are you moving differently this time?
Well, frankly, I would admit that I was not involved in the Hansi Cronje case, but we definitely, had the benefit of our experiences from the Hansi Cronje case, and we took care that we built a strong case, and we are on a very sure ground, and that we are able to charge sheet the case properly.
Okay, so there would be a charge sheet, and not just against these three players, but you suspect that the others who are involved are the experts who are helping you in this. Who are the experts who are helping you, sir?
Well, we have a very good team, very experienced officers, and apart from that, we have taken help of all the legal experts and the forensics. So we have got very good support staff, and we are moving surely and confidently toward charge sheet.
Okay, charge sheet against these players. Can I once again come back to the question of Raj Kundra and Shilpa Shetty, since that's making a lot of headlines today? They are suspected only of betting, and you're not proceeding against them for that.
We never said so. My commissioner has gone on record saying that we have not given a clean sheet to either of them. So they are. I mean, we have only allowed them to go, and we'll resume the interrogation examination once we feel the need for it.
Okay. For the moment, Sachidanand Srivastava, Special Commissioner, Delhi Police, many thanks for joining me here on the show. So the Special Commissioner, they're confident that this is a scientific investigation that is being carried out. No clean chits yet to anyone in this case.